to present the letter parade. So y'all can cheer for them. Yeah.
Yeah, PreK.
So first we have letter A. We have an alligator. We have an apple. And we have an astronaut. Give it up for the letter A. Letter B. Bumblebee and a bubble.
Oh, astronaut.
The
Look at
letter
that.
C. Cowgirl, a chief, cowboy, and a crocodile. The letter D. Domino's pizza, a doctor, and a dinosaur. Give it up for letter D.
Good job, Deeds. All right.
We have Elsa and an elf. For the letter F, we have a flower, a frog, and a firefighter. Good job. Letter G, blue, a gumball, and a gumball machine. Letter H, we have Harry Potter and honey. Letter I, we have an icy and ice cream. All right, letter J, we have a jaguar and a jet. A letter K, kitty cat, kite, king, and Kennedy. L, we have a block, a lollipop, and a ladybug. We have a mermaid, and we have Mickey.
Mickey Mouse in the house.
Letter N, we have Nemo, and we have a nurse. Good job, you guys. O, we have Operation, and an octopus. Very creative. The next one we have P is for princess, and a pink piggy. Lots of princesses. Q, we have a queen.
Oh, yeah.
They did so good.
R, we have a rainbow and rain.
Oh, I think
S, we have a scarecrow and snake. T, we have Tinkerbell and a teacher.
okay.
For the letter U, we have umbrella and unicorn. V, we have vacationer and a volcano. And W, we have
The cake's kind of
watermelon
live.
and a well. The letter X, we have an X-ray. That's creative. Y, we have YouTube. And Z, we have zebra. All right, good job.
Hold on, fourth grade. Hold on, fourth grade. Oh, good. Gotta read some stuff.
We have a lot. All right, now we are going to fourth grade. So the paper bag princess, a dragon birds her castle and takes Prince Ronald. She dumps the prince and walks away proud and free.
The next book that we're talking about is The Lady That Swallowed a Fly. And this is silly, strange, and unpredictable. It's funny and make-believe world. The old lady swallows a fly and tries to fix it by swallowing bigger and bigger animals. In the end, it's too much. She swallows a horse, and the story ends with a silly surprise. We have Kayla, Michaela, and Amanda. Good job, girls.
And the next one we have the pound fish. Mr. Fish believes he's just a pouty fish who spreads gloom. He realizes he can spread cheer instead of gloom. We have Brian, Roman, and Ariana. Good job, you guys.
Our next people that are in our parade is Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. The bus, but the driver says no. The solution is the bus is safe, and the PreK dreams about driving a truck next. Rylan, Edwin, and Luz did this one. Good job, guys. Also,
The next one we have is Judy Moody Saves the World. Judy wants to save the earth after learning about pollution. Judy helps her friends care about the planet too. We have John David, Balin, Naya, and Jenny. Good job, you guys.
next up in our parade is a book called Chrysanthemum, which is a very big word, and that's the plot. The kids are teaching her about her very long name, and Chrysanthemum feels proud of her name again. The theme is to be always proud of who you are. We have Joelle, Penny, and Riley. Great job.
Next up, we have a bad case of stripe. Camilla is afraid to be herself because she worries others will make fun of her for liking lima beans. When Camilla eats the lima beans, she turns back to normal because she's finally being herself. So we have Jace, Aurora, and Annalise. Good job. So always be yourself.
Awesome sauce. Our next parade entry is have you fill a bucket today? And the problem in this is that some people dip in other people's buckets with hurtful actions. Everyone feels happier when we fill each other's buckets and not dip into them. Kindness makes the world go better. Isaiah, Maria, and Nieves.
Next up, the bad seed. Everyone thinks he is bad because he acts rude and mean. He's still not perfect, but he's trying to be good. We have Angelia, Ian, and Kennedy. Good job, you guys.
All right, here we go. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Great day for them, all these chocolate donuts around here. The problem is only one child can win Wonka's grand prize, but the other kids are greedy and rude. Charlie wins the factory because of his goodness. The theme is good things come to those who are honest and kind. Mia, Ramon, Dylan, and Aiden all worked hard on that project. Good job.
Next, we have Naya, Alita, and Naya? Evelia. Their balloon represents because of Winn-Dixie. The story is about Winn-Dixie and Opal in Naomi, Florida. Opal meets Winn-Dixie and they become friends. And then Winn-Dixie and Opal make new friends and overcome their sadness. Lastly, Gloria throws a party when Winn-Dixie hears thunder, and Winn-Dixie runs away. Opal and her friends and family help look for Winn-Dixie because Winn-Dixie teaches us about how important friendship is. Good job, you guys.
Good job.
And the next one we have is Alita, Nicori, and Miranda. This story is about a beautiful fish with shiny scales who feels lonely because he won't share with others. At first, Rainbow Fish refuses to give away any of his sparkling scales, and the other fish stops wanting to play with him. After talking to the wise octopus, he learns that sharing brings happiness. When Rainbow Fish gives his scales to others, he finally makes friends and feels joyful. Good job, you guys.
All right, looks like next up we have Clifford. And Clifford, we have, their balloon represents Clifford and his family. This is a story about Clifford and Emily Elizabeth having fun in their small town. In this story, Emily Elizabeth and Clifford introduced their family to the reader. They share all the fun they had going around to all their family members. Clifford teaches us that it is important to be kind to others. We have Carson, Fernando, and the Theme Thinker. Good job. Awesome sauce, Clifford. Now we have the Fly Guy and Frankenfly. We have Nevaeh, Esperanza, and Josue. Up next is Josue. Their balloon represents Fly Guy and the Fucking Fly. This is a story about Buzz, Fly Guy, and Fucking Fly in their bedroom. Buzz made puzzles, costumes, drawings for both of them. Fly Guy was making a monster, then Buzz cried, "It's Fucking Fly!" Buzz found out the fly was making a painting of him out of grape juice. Fly Guy and the Fucking Fly teaches us sometimes things are just a dream. Good job. Keep dreaming.
All right, up
Keep
next
dreaming.
is Tyler, Logan, and Jimmy, and their balloon represents how the Grinch stole Christmas. This is a story about the Grinch and Max, his dog, in Whoville. At the beginning, the Grinch hated Christmas. And on Christmas Eve, the Grinch stole Christmas from the Who's down in Whoville. He stole the presents, stockings, the Christmas trees, and the Who's roast beef. At the end, the Grinch realizes Christmas isn't all about the presents, it's about the time you spend with your family. So the Grinch returned the presents and celebrated Christmas with all of Whoville. Good job, you guys. Next is Eli, Francisco, and Anthony. Their balloon represents Giraffes Can't Dance. This story is about a giraffe named Gerald who feels like he can't dance as well as the other animals in the jungle. At first, Gerald is wobbly and struggles to move because he is tall and awkward. That's Miss Bell. But with practice, confidence, and help from a kind friend, Gerald learns that everyone can dance when they find their own rhythm. Good job, you guys. Giraffes can dance.
Next up, we have a book that's very familiar. It's called Goosebumps. And Sky, Carly, and Tucker are representing that. Their balloon represents Goosebumps. This is a story about Joe, Mindy, Moose, and the Lone Gnomes in Florida. The Lone Gnomes were doing mischief and messing up the neighbor, Mr. McCall's yard. Joe, Mindy, and Moose worked to stop them. Goosebumps teaches us to always tell the truth and listen to others. Good job, Goosebumps. Awesome. The next one is called Llama Llama, Mad at Mama. We have Raylan, Haven, and Jimena. Their balloon represents Llama Llama, Mad at Mama. This is a story about Llama Llama and Mama. The story teaches us about teamwork. Llama was mad at Mama in the store. Mama said it's boring, but at least you're here with me, and let's make it fun and quick. Llama Llama made a mess in the store. Together, they cleaned up all the mess and brought their stuff. They worked together to solve their problems. Great job, Llama Llama, Mama, Mama.
Up next is one of Miss Webb's favorite books. This is by Yesley, Gaddy, and Kaylee. Their balloon represents Thank You, Mr. Falker. This is a story about Mr. Falker, Trisha, and the bully in school. Trisha gets bullied because she can't read, and they make her feel dumb. Mr. Falker helps Trisha by protecting her from the bully and helping her learn to read. Thank You, Mr. Falker teaches us that we should treat people the way that we want to be treated. Good job, you guys. And last but not least, we have Taylor, Isaac, and Amy? Amia. Their balloon represents the Polar Express. This is a story about Chris, a little boy, Santa Claus, and a train conductor in the North Pole. It's about Chris losing a bell that Santa Claus gave him, but Santa Claus found it on his sleigh and gave it back. The Polar Express encourages others to believe in the magic of Christmas, but more importantly, to believe in yourself. Good job, you guys. I do want to say congrats to 4th grade for doing this. They also